Hello, this is Amy Fullmer, and I know I'm always so excited. I am really excited to be sharing with you about Founders 2.0. And this is a really huge opportunity in doTerra right now. And I am very grateful I was able to earn a Founders 2.0 position, and I'll explain what that means. And in this video, we're going to really dive deep into what it looks like to earn Founders and what Founders is. So here we go. Let me first just give you a brief introduction. You probably had that in some of the other videos, but we're going to go over that one more time before we dive into more of the details. But this is Founders 2.0, just a little summary of what it is. So whenever doTerra opens a new market anywhere in the world, which we're in over 25 markets, I can't remember how many, I think it's 27 or 28 markets around the world, we have a global seamless compensation plan. That means you can sign somebody up anywhere in the world that is in those markets, and you get paid on them just like you would somebody here in the US. It's seamless across the globe. And in fact, there's even a way you can you can enroll people that are not in other countries that are open. You can enroll people that are in countries that are not open, and they still can build. You just have to figure out a way to get them the products. And a lot of times there might be a neighboring country that has a warehouse that we can get products from. So anyway, so when doTerra goes into a new market, they will do what's called a founders competition in that market. And that just means it's usually the top 25 people that grow that market and reach the rank of gold, which I'll show you what that means. They get to earn a share of that profit for their lifetime. So doTerra has decided to do this with the US market because the original 25 US founders who were the first people to get to gold and grow the US market, who now for the last 15 years have been collecting a really amazing check every single year for the work they did, a lot. And we would like to cap our earnings here in this US market, and we want to pass along the profits from that second billion to the next generation of leaders that are really growing the market right now. And so doTerra has said, okay, so we are going to split a 2% share of the next $1 billion of US profits between 200 people, not just 25. And that share, once the US market reaches 2 billion, will be $80,000 annually, which is incredible, right? That's a very nice bonus on top of everything else that you're earning. And so out of those 200 spots, so this competition actually goes through the end of August, through August 31st. And there are currently, right now, I'm the beginning of March. Right now, there are about 145 spots left, maybe 140, right around that are left. So that's really exciting. So it's still wide open. There are still a lot of spots. And if you were to come in strong and really build doTerra, you still could sign up today and have the potential to earn one of these spots that are left. One of my other partners has also earned a spot, and several of my other partners are well on their way to earning one. So it's very exciting, very wide open. So let me show you what it looks like to actually earn Founders. Excuse me, Founders, the way you get there is there are 1,000 points that you need to earn. And the way that you earn points is a few different ways. One way is you enroll people. That means somebody becomes a customer and gets a wholesale account, or somebody decides to build, they become a wellness advocate. All those things are all considered an enrollment. And that just means anyone who gets a doTerra wholesale account. And it's really honestly the same, whether it's a customer or an advocate, it doesn't make a difference. And so if you do that, that gets you 1 point. If they choose to order their next month on what's called their loyalty rewards program, it's a monthly program that people can opt into once they have a wholesale account. And a wholesale account is a lot like Costco, right? They pay a $35 fee, or they buy a kit which waives the fee, and then they get 25% off everything whenever they order. And then if they choose to order monthly, that gives them access to even bigger discounts. So if somebody does 100 PV order, and let me just explain PV. I know I've explained that in some of the other videos, but it's like the point value of each product, and there's a dollar amount, and then there's the PV. And for an oil, it's typically the same. Might be $30 and 30 PV. For supplements, there's a little bit more of a gap. It might be $35, 30 PV. If it's a discounted package, there's even a bigger gap. So it might be $80 and be 60 PV if it's a discounted package where those supplements are really discounted in the package. So, so if you have a customer who does, or a builder who does 100 PV loyalty order on that monthly ordering program they've opted into, on their next month after they sign up, you'll get another point. And then on the following month, so their third month in, if they order another 100 PV loyalty order, you get one other point. So from each person that signs up with an account, you can potentially get 3 points from that person. That's great. That's going to take a while to add up, right? But let me show you, if you are new starting on doTerra, you actually have an advantage over other people who were at higher ranks when this competition started. So the biggest way you get points is by personally rank advancing. That means you hitting a new rank will give you a significant amount of founders points. And you can just Google doTerra US Founders 2.0, and they have a whole website that has, it has all the information about the points and how you can earn it and all those things. But I'm just going to show you briefly today. So you can earn points from yourself from rank advancing. You can also earn points from people that you sign up. If they rank advance, that also, excuse me, that also earns you points. So those are the two biggest, fastest ways that you can earn points in Founders. And so many people, when they're starting, they will hit Elite their first month. And that means you have at least 3,000 of volume, and you might earn on average $365 to $500 that first month if you have 3,000 in volume. It says here enroll 15 people. This is on the build guide. You can just Google that, doTerra US build guide. You don't actually have to have 15 people. That's just giving you an estimate of how many people typically are, in your organization to have that kind of volume. So you go and you teach, 4 or 5 classes online, in person, whatever you want to do. And you can get to 3,000 in volume. That will give you points, 20 founders points, just for you doing that, right? Well, we're going to skip Premier here. You'll get points for Premier as well. Every rank you get points for. But let's just say that you get to Silver, and that's going to get you even more points. I think I want to say that one is 30 points that you'll get from hitting Silver. And again, check on the website. It'll tell you all the numbers, but so you'd get all those points for hitting Silver, but then you would also have points from each of your partners that you brought on for them hitting Elite. You'd get 4 points for each of those partners hitting Elite. And you can earn points up to 3 times of hitting a new rank, and up to 3 times of your partner hitting a new rank. So, every time you hit Silver, you're getting those points up until 3 times, right? Each time your partners hit Elite, you're getting those points. So you can get 12 points total for each of your partners hitting Elite. Now, what if you skip ranks, which happens all the time, right? I've had many leaders come on and they hit Silver their first month. Okay, that's pretty awesome, right? So they're going to not only get the Silver points for that month, they're also going to get points for hitting Premier that month and for hitting Elite that month if they haven't already gotten 3 points from, 3 times from hitting each of those ranks, right? Say they hit Silver their first month, then they'll get Silver points for that month, Premier points, and Elite points, and they'll get points from each of their partners hitting Elite. So Gold, you can see each of your partners needs to be Premier. To be able to reach Founders, typically, most people need to reach the rank of Platinum. And that's if you're enrolling, 10 to 15 people a month, which as you're new and starting out, that's very doable. That looks like, maybe a class a week. Then if you reach the rank of Platinum, which means you have 3 partners, and each of your partners is at the rank of Silver. So remember that Silver down here means you have 3 partners that all have at least 3,000 PV in volume. So this Silver is 9,000 total, right? So if we look up here at Platinum, that means they have one of their partners that has the 9,000, their other partner has the 9,000, and their other partner has the 9,000. That makes the rank of Platinum. That's the rank that they're at. So if they hit that rank, depending on, how much they're enrolling and how well their partners are doing, if they're hitting that rank a couple of times, they will earn Founders. Now, if you're watching this video in March, it's double points for personal rank advancements in March, which is a huge opportunity. This has only been an opportunity just for a couple months out of the whole time the founders race has been going on. So if you happen to be starting in March, you have a huge advantage, because whatever rank advancing you do, and I've even had people hit gold their first month, that's not very common at all. But even silver or premier, if you're getting double points, you're not only getting double points for silver, but you're getting double points for premier, you're getting double points for elite. So it's a huge leg up that you can get from those double points. If you're past March, that's okay. You still can have a chance to earn it. You'll just need to hit platinum a few times. Or get to gold and have one of your partners get to gold as well and hit that a couple of times. So that's basically what it looks like. And again, if you're partner with people that they're getting into momentum right away and they're teaching classes right away, they're finding a couple partners, this is really possible that you could reach these ranks in a really a reasonable amount of time and be able to earn a founder spot by the end of August. So super exciting. There are a few other minor things, but this is kind of the big picture of what it looks like. And we actually have a tracker that we can help you set up. If this is something that you're like, oh my goodness, like imagine what $80,000 as a bonus every year would do for your family, right? And the projections are if doTerra will get back to the rate of people enrolling, that means how many new people were signing up, that they were at in 2019, pre-pandemic, then it will take 7 years for us to get to 2 billion. I feel very confident we will get back to that. I think any industry I have looked at, of course, is things have gone down a little bit since COVID. But that we know that's normal when you have pandemics and when you have, major things going on in the world that are very devastating. And so based on the history of markets, we know it will start to go back up. And especially as we have leaders who are leading out and teaching and helping build that confidence and give people the tools to grow and succeed. So I feel very confident we will get to that point and we will get to 2 billion. And so my share last year, I earned founders, my share that I got actually this year was $5,000. And that will just keep growing as the US market grows. So that was just a bonus, right? On top of all the work that I did. And you know what? The thing with going for founders is if, say you feel like, oh my goodness, I want to go for this, that $80,000, what could that do for your family? What could that allow you to do in your community? Think about what organizations you feel so passionate about supporting. Imagine with that bonus, what you could do. Imagine what a difference and impact that could make on your family. And so there's nothing to lose in going for it, right? It's a huge once in a lifetime opportunity in a company this stable, in a company that has a product that is this relevant and needed by people, that meets amazing needs in a wonderful price point. It's a huge opportunity in a company that is privately held and debt-free. So I really invite you to ponder and reflect on what could that do? Take some time to dream, really get it clear and real of what would you do with that? What could you do with that? And what impact would that make? And why not go for it, right? There's nothing to lose. The worst case scenario is you get to the end of August, and if you're not there yet, if you haven't hit platinum a couple times or hit gold a few times with your partner also hitting gold, one of your partners hitting gold, the other ones would need to be at least a premier, right? Maybe one of them hits silver. So if you haven't done that, maybe you've reached silver or gold by that point, you haven't earned founders yet. Well, you have built a great business, right? That is building a solid foundation for future growth. And what I like to focus on is, hey, that income at diamond or that bonus just for hitting diamond, every month that you hit diamond, that bonus is about $3,500, $3,600. Okay, that's huge, right? That's a large amount of money when you figure out every year how much that's worth. But look at blue diamond, that's around $12,000 every month you hit the rank of diamond. Or blue diamond, every month you hit the rank of blue diamond, you're getting on average a $12,000 bonus. That's part of the leadership bonus pool, which is the global profits of doTerra. That alone, that blue diamond bonus, right, is worth 100 and see if I can do the math fast enough. It's over $130,000, right? That's huge. That's even bigger than the founder's bonus. So even if you're building to blue diamond in presidential, like we talked about in the comp plan video, that bonus for being at presidential, every month you hit presidential, is $35,000. So that's like way, way more guaranteed income than even that founder's bonus. So my point is, even if you don't get there, you're well on your way to having an incredible business. And when you get to those ranks of diamond and blue diamond, and again, it takes time, it takes building, it takes consistency. But as you're leading and developing leaders and doing the right things to really bless and serve people, you'll get there. And what you are building, the stability from that and the impact of that will be absolutely incredible. So excited for founders. If this is something you're feeling really excited about, if you feel anything in your heart telling you, I want to go for this, this is the right timing, I'm coming here at this time, why not just go for it and see what God has in store? There, again, I said there's a tracking spreadsheet that we can give you that will help you kind of put your own plan in place, plug in your own people and leaders that you're working with, and help you get clear on what you need to create to get there. But our goal is we want to have at least a dozen people on our team, earning founders, and it's very possible. And we're so excited for everyone that's starting right now in this perfect timing with the double points, and in a time where they're going to get all those points from those lower ranks, which are so much easier to hit. So excited for you and can't wait to create and help you grow your business.